Hey everyone, I'm Harrison. And today we are in the Negev and we're going to be going to Ein Avdat. We're leaving our Airbnb now and we're going to get on the road. So we're leaving Ashalim now, and I couldn't really show it last night because it was so dark, but surrounding the entire kibbutz is a giant fence, and right at the front, although it's been open this entire time, is a huge yellow security gate. So obviously protection is very important here. Here you can see the gate and the entire area is surrounded. I just thought that was really interesting. There's the giant power plant. So we're driving through. It's kind of like a safari vibe where we're just in the middle of the road. We're the only car here and we're just surrounded on both sides by these gigantic mountains. It's pretty surreal. It doesn't feel like anyone else is here or remotely close to us. It's kind of just our own private national park. It's like a little oasis in the middle of the desert. So we started the hike officially, we're off, and I feel like Moses because I'm just walking through the desert trying to find out what there's out there, and right now it doesn't look like there's much, so hopefully we find a waterfall. I think that's what's supposed to be at the end. We'll see, but the scenery here is just unreal. Going to the waterfall. Gotta cross over this little path, but we're almost there. Almost there. Made it across the bridge, didn't fall into the swamp. Doing good, right behind these old people. Life is good. So we made it to the waterfall. We're here. It's pretty beautiful, big open pool. We're gonna go up there next, be able to climb up top, but it's just a huge open canyon. We went to the waterfall, found another little path above the waterfall. Had to climb up these steep steps. You can see down. Almost there. All right, we're much higher up now. Making progress, making moves. No idea where we're gonna end up, but we're gonna follow the trail. Looks like there's some big caves. I don't think we'll go that far. We'll see. There's a huge edge that we really don't want to fall off of. So we're staying in this little marked crevasse type thing, but you can really see a view of the waterfall coming down. You can see the initial stream that creates it. We're gonna end up there. There's some huge cliffs, absolutely no protection. So yeah, don't be stupid around here. This is the stream that leads to the waterfall. I'm not gonna go too close because I don't want to fall off, but it's kind of right down there. There's a lot more trails that just opened up, a lot of hikers coming through. So we're gonna figure out if we want to keep going or not. We're turning back now. Just reached pretty much as far as we could go before we got on another trail. I'm trying to zoom in. We were right there. Pretty much says that trail's only for ascension, not assertion. Close enough. But yeah, only for ascension, so you can't walk back down. We didn't want to ascend anymore. We've been hiking for like an hour. We walked to the waterfall, walked on top of the waterfall. Now we're just deep in some sort of canyon. So we're gonna call it a day right now. Turn around, should be about 30 minutes. Back to the car, Then we're probably gonna go to old Ein Avdat, see some ruins. I don't know, figure out what we want to do. So we just overheard this tour guide, and all of those caves, if you can see them up there, those are caves that monks would live in. They don't live in there anymore, obviously. But there's a path you can hike. You can kind of see it along the edge of the mountain. Might be hard to see from the camera, from the phone, but yeah, you can hike up and see those caves. I wish we had time to do that. That's a 4 or 5 hour hike, I think, because you got to go all the way under and then all the way up. I can see some people about halfway up right now above the tree line. But that's crazy. Some monks. That's some stoic monk just living in the middle of the mountain. Whoa. All right, there's a lot of people coming now. Getting popular. We're gonna try and, oh wow. Okay, we're gonna try and cross just in time because everyone just showed up. Sorry. No, it's cool. We're so annoying. Like, no. Enjoy. It's awesome. Have fun. Some guy just went full savage mode and is sitting on the edge. Yeah, let's go. He's definitely gonna get a good picture though. Getting a little steep over here. Trying to let some people pass. Yeah, we will after this little group. Alright, we got a steep decline. Probably gonna get a little muddy, but that's something I can live with. Let me know if you want me to go first.
No, I mean, this is fine. I just want you to, like,
yeah, I'm right here.
Focus, and then if I need help or you need help.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll beat the group.
Yeah, just like...
And it's getting wider.
The guys are American. They're gonna come even though we're already here. They're not gonna think we're gonna be stuck. Because they're American. They do what they gotta do.
We're almost there. I can see the bottom.
So I don't care. If someone stopped the train, I would just go. Don't stop.
No, don't stop. We're not stopping again. We stopped already.
No, like the one who should stop is the one that is like going up, not the one going down.
Yeah. We're almost there. We made it. Right before the group. And there's some other people behind us, I think. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, cool.
Right on time.
Right on time. So I think we came like very early, or right on time actually, because so many groups of people just showed up. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. We're gonna keep going, probably 15 minutes away from our car, then we'll figure it out from there. So we just finished the hike, just getting back to the car, wanted to take one last view. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Ein Avdat is amazing. We're gonna go now to the Avdat ruins, which hopefully we can find. The guide, like the lady at the front desk, gave us instructions, but I'm terrible with finding places. But anyway, it's an old, ancient Arabic Nabatean ruins. So they were people that probably participated in the spice trade thousands of years ago. So we're gonna see if we can find those ruins. Should be really cool. There's only one real road in the desert right now where we're at. So we'll see. Wish us luck. One last view, so beautiful.
Let's go eat.
So we've been driving around, still kind of in the middle of the desert. On the way to Arad, a city / town that we're gonna go see after, and we came across this little mall. There wasn't really any restaurants around us. This was a cafe, pretty much the only thing we could find, so it's almost 2 o'clock. We haven't eaten yet. We're gonna get some food. Just got my Israeli breakfast. Some eggs, all kinds of salads and dips, lemonade, Turkish coffee. Noemi's waiting for hers. Should be good. So Noemi's just came. She pretty much got a giant mozzarella stick on a sandwich. Just arrived in Arad. Tel Arad is where we are now. It's an ancient Canaanite city, 5,000 years old. Canaan is the biblical land of Israel, I'm pretty sure. So that was like what they used to call it back in the day during the Bible times. So now we're walking up to the old city, seeing some ancient Canaanite ruins, and then there is a more modern but still ancient fortress, Israeli fortress up at the top. So we'll end there. So we're at the first little junction. We're right by the wall, the fortified wall. You can see it. Obviously, a lot of it has fell in the last 5,000 years, but there's still portions of it, even back there. These little things, these little dwellings, I'm pretty sure are houses, or were houses, 5,000 years ago that were inhabited by local Arabs. Obviously, they were much bigger, basic stone houses. But yeah, I mean, you can see the ground floor now, and it's not bad. I mean, for basic rock, and you got a nice little fortified area to hang out with your friends and your fam. So we'll see what else there is. Up there, you can see some people chilling on the fortress. We're gonna be up there. So here we have a reconstruction of what one of the houses would have looked like 5,000 years ago. Pretty typical house, as it is said. That's what it would have looked like on the inside. And I think it's kind of just an open, yeah. It's kind of an open room. I'm sure there was some hay for a bed. Maybe a place for some fire, but staying pretty basic over here in Arad. The fortress. You can see the little ruins over there of the village, and you can really just see like the entire landscape. Like, it makes sense why they would choose this area, because you can just see probably, I don't know, 40-50 miles clear every direction. So if you have someone riding up on you trying to kill you, you get a little bit of advance notice. But yeah, I think we're the only ones in this entire park, which is cool. We're gonna go into the fortress now. This is it, the ancient Canaanite / Arabic fortress from the kingdom of Judah. That's what it says there. But we also know that it was mostly conquered by the Arabs for a long time. And you can just see lots of green. Doesn't really look like the desert much anymore. Lots of farmland. Obviously there's a lot of barren land as well, but a lot more green than like 15-20 minutes ago. So we arrived in Al-Sira. It's an Arabic Bedouin village. Yeah, I don't know how much I should film. Maybe you can get a glimpse here. I want to walk by the mosque because I thought it was super interesting. Oh, you can see there's a donkey or a horse. Donkey over there. Some kids playing over there. Yeah, I want to be discreet. Don't want to offend anyone. There's some kids playing over there. Some dogs playing. That is actually the village mosque. That's how we knew the marker for where to get to our house that we're staying at, is because he told us to turn at the mosque with all the speakers. So I've never seen a mosque like that, but I think it just goes to show the type of area that we're in. So here's the mosque. You can see there's a little house. Here's the village sign, Al-Sira. There's a few people walking around. I don't know how deep into the village we're gonna go, but yeah, there it is, Al-Sira. There's some solar panels because this village isn't connected to the central Israeli electric or water grid, so they have to generate their own power. So there's a bunch of solar panels you can see all over the place. And yeah, just some houses. Beautiful view of the desert and the sunset. Just some village houses. There's a farm right there, some sheeps, and a donkey. So this is our apartment. This is where we're staying tonight in Al-Sira village. We'll take us inside. There's a woman cooking over there. Like I said, we're right near the village mosque. It's kind of like a bed and breakfast type thing. So here's the house. It's a typical Bedouin house. We have a little space heater because it's cold even in the desert in the winter. It gets really cold actually. If you couldn't tell, we're wearing like sweatshirts and sweatpants. The kitchen, pretty basic, shower, bedroom. But yeah, Al-Sira is a really interesting village so far. Yeah, I like it. As you can tell, we're in our apartment. I just got out of the shower, but there's another call to prayer. They do it 5 times a day. I guess everyone in the village definitely hears it. We're close to the mosque, so it's pretty loud. Yeah, 5 times a day. Very, very nice apartment. I guess I'll be quiet. You might have to pay premium real estate to get this close to the mosque. Not sure. So we're about to head to dinner. We're gonna be eating with the Airbnb host Khalil and his family. I'm gonna try and get a video. It's gonna be with his entire family, so I'm not sure how okay that is. I'll definitely get the food and stuff, and I'll get as much as I can, and hopefully we can learn more about Khalil and his family and the Bedouin culture. So see you after dinner. It's just after 10:30. We just got back from dinner. We started at 6:30, so it's been 4 hours. Didn't really expect it to go that long, but it's been super, super interesting. Amazing food. Delicious, homemade, fresh from the garden, freshly cooked by Khalil's wife. A lot of the ingredients were homegrown and killed and fresh right from here. But it was really interesting visiting the Bedouin community. The Bedouins are a minority of Arab, semi-nomadic tribes. They haven't been nomadic in the last 100 years, but they were previously nomadic. And they identify as Israelis, also as Palestinians. They love their country, they are Israeli, but they also identify with their Palestinian and Muslim roots and traditions. So they're a very large minority in the south of Israel. We're right near Beersheba. In Beersheba alone, there's about 200,000 Bedouins. They're in a multitude of different villages and towns. I know we're in Al-Sira. That's one of the 35 unrecognized Bedouin villages, which means they don't have access to central electricity, central water. So it's pretty crazy to see and experience this community and see their village and get to understand their way of life, because they've just been living here in the same spot for the last at least 100 years. So it's really cool. I've never met anyone like this before. Never really met any Palestinians before, so it was pretty interesting experience. I really enjoyed it. There was a bunch of people at our dinner. Khalil and his family run a little, it's not a bed and breakfast, but it's almost a bed and breakfast. So we had a dinner experience. There was a bunch of Germans, a Chinese woman. It was great. It was really, really cool. I would definitely recommend people to check out what's up with the Bedouins. And if you're in Israel, a lot of people do a Bedouin experience, but it would be cool to go to a village and get the authentic Bedouin feel and get a real experience for what it's like to live as a Bedouin in Israel. So yeah, obviously we didn't agree on everything. We didn't agree on a lot of things, but there was a lot of said, there was a lot of agreement. We both, understood that the problem, the Israeli-Arab problem, is extremely complex. So yeah, I mean, it was a cordial and friendly conversation, and we both walked away, totally happy. We were just discussing over tea and desserts and over, delicious homemade rice and meat, chicken. Homemade hummus was the bomb too. So we're gonna figure out what we want to do tomorrow. There's no Amy in the corner. I'm trying to zoom in, but it's not working. So yeah, we got to figure out what we want to do. If we want to do nature and do more hiking, which we've been really enjoying, or if we want to go into Beersheba, maybe do some historic stuff or just look around the town. I want to look around a little more in the morning. Al-Sira. I know there's a live animal market. I don't think Noemi was going to want to go, but we'll see. Everyone just kind of hanging out. Bye, Al-Sira. It's been dope, crazy, awesome experience. So this is our last drive out of Al-Sira. Really, really amazing experience to spend a night with the Bedouins. Wow, there's just an open field, a bunch of children hanging out and playing on their bikes, meeting up. Can you put the window down? This is the mosque. We heard it at 5 in the morning. Nice little alarm. Yeah, these are some boys chilling on the bike. The mosque is like the main marker here. I think that might be the imam. Yeah, and now we're on the main road. So we'll see you in Tel Beersheba. Amazing, interesting culture. You can see these little villages all over the Negev, and they're just really friendly people from what we've seen. We don't know where we are. We're going close to the Negev Reserve, the nature reserve. We're just in some Arabic village. There's the mosque. It's really pretty. There's just some dudes chilling. A lot of speed bumps, which are kind of hard. Little stores. Everything's in Arabic. We got some camels. We found them. They're chilling over there. We have no idea where we are. We don't know if Google Maps is lying to us. But worst case, we have to set us up to some camels. Speed bump. Hey there, guy. Just coming to say what's up. It's kind of crazy. These are people's houses. I guess that's the barn or their outside area, their stable where they keep their animals. Yeah, that horse looks like he's just hanging. It's sad though, there's all this trash here as well. Obviously not the most well-off community, but they have a cool horse.